Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into corporate finance to uncover the invisible economic forces that literally dictate the retail world around us. If you love figuring out why things cost what they cost and how the underlying mechanics of business actually operate, well, let's get right into it. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the retail pricing mystery. Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever wondered how retail giants can afford to sell products for less than what it costs a small business to even make them? I mean, you walk into a massive big box store, you check a price tag and you realize, wait a second, the raw materials alone should cost more than this. How on earth is that financially possible without the company just completely going bankrupt? That brings us right to Section 2, defining economies of scale. The answer to our mystery is exactly that, economies of scale. It's the financial principle explaining why growing larger often makes a company significantly cheaper to run. And I know, that feels completely counterintuitive at first, right? Massive warehouses, thousands of employees, that sounds incredibly expensive. But while their total operational costs definitely go up, their per unit cost, the exact amount it takes to put one single item on that shelf, absolutely plummets. So growing larger directly correlates to being significantly cheaper to run on a per product basis. Now, what's really interesting about this is how it actually functions. Section 3, internal versus external economies. This whole principle divides into two very distinct categories of efficiencies. First up, we've got internal economies. These are the efficiencies generated directly from within the company itself. Think of a company getting so huge that they can afford to just buy a massive, state-of-the-art manufacturing machine. A small business, no way they could afford it. But the corporate giant can, and that single machine instantly cuts their production time in half. Boom, internal efficiency. Then, on the flip side, there are external economies. These are efficiencies gained from outside industry growth. Imagine a whole region suddenly becomes a massive hub for tech companies. Well, local universities might start churning out specialized graduates, right? This provides a highly trained workforce literally right at the company's doorstep. The company didn't build the university, obviously, but they benefit massively from that environment. So both of these forces drive down costs as a business or an industry scales up. Let's look at the specific tools they use in Section 4, power of purchasing and infrastructure. Consider the absolute sheer scale disparity here. In terms of purchasing power, picture a small business. They buy, say, 50 units of a product and they get standard pricing from their supplier. Makes sense. But a retail giant? They buy 5 million units. Suppliers practically bend over backwards, offering massive bulk discounts, because that single order keeps their factory running all year. And as for infrastructure, the small business is renting out a tiny storage unit and making physical trips down to the post office. Meanwhile, the retail giant utilizes a custom-built, fully automated distribution center, moving products at literal lightning speed. The limited capacity of a local shop simply cannot match this behemoth capacity. It's a completely different weight class. Let's move on and see how this builds in the real world. Section 5, the Amazon and Costco effect. Here is economies of scale playing out in high definition, folks. We are talking about the Amazon and Costco effect. When you walk into a Costco, you are stepping inside a physical manifestation of this theory. Pallets of goods bought at such unprecedented volumes that they famously haven't raised the price of their $1.50 hot dog combo since 1985. Or take Amazon, leveraging a network of fulfillment centers so incredibly vast that they ship billions of packages a year, shrinking shipping times and costs to almost nothing for you, the consumer. They deploy these exact forces to completely dominate the retail space. Let's slow the pacing down for a second and look at the bottom line. Section 6, an unbeatable competitive advantage. So the crucial point is it all comes down to simple math. Massive purchasing power plus massive infrastructure equals an unbeatable competitive advantage. When your per unit costs are just a fraction of your competitors, you've basically built a pricing moat around your entire business. You can choose to pass those savings directly to the customer to massively undercut the competition, or, you can keep prices exactly the same and just enjoy unparalleled profit margins. Either way, this exact combination makes these corporate giants virtually unstoppable in a head-to-head price war. Which brings us to a vital, kind of sobering thought. In a landscape completely dominated by the sheer scale of these giants, can small businesses ever truly compete on price? Or do they have to completely rewrite the rules of the game, maybe pivoting to exceptional customer service or hyper-local curation just to survive? Definitely keep that in mind the next time you compare a price tag. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. And hey, never stop questioning how the business world around you actually works.